What's up, PhD friends? In today's video, I wanted to show all you aspiring science and medical writers how you can create a portfolio for yourself. Two tools that you can use to create a portfolio for yourself, especially if you're looking for writing jobs. One of the questions that comes my way regularly is, hey, if I want to become a writer, do I really need a portfolio? What is a portfolio? A portfolio simply contains some writing samples that you have done. Now, if you watch another video that I did on this channel, I talked about 4 different types of medical writing roles that you could potentially get into. Those are the broad categories. If you haven't watched that one, I'm going to highly recommend that you watch that video. And so for me personally, I had been writing for about 4 years leading up to my role at my current company. So I had built up some experience, right, which I continued to grow. And so I had a bit of a more extensive portfolio because I had written blog posts, I had written a lot of content for other people, right? But for you that maybe you're just starting out, you just found out about this, 3 or 4 very well written pieces that are in your portfolio can actually move the needle for you. Okay, so what I'm actually going to be showing you in this video is 2 tools that you can use to curate your portfolio. All right, let's go to my computer. Okay, so the first tool I want to talk about is a tool known as Contently. Okay, so Contently is a content marketing company, and they do a really good job of giving resources on how to do content marketing for various industries, including healthcare. But the thing that is really amazing about them is that they have this freelance section, all right, and you can click on that to create an account. So now I've already created an account with them, but if you're new to Contently, you could go to Contently, create an account, and then you would be able to edit your portfolio. So right here it says edit your portfolio. I put available to work in case somebody has a freelance project. But this is not only good for freelance project. This is good as a place to just curate content or to curate pieces that you've written so that you can share that link with somebody else, with a potential employer, with a potential client. And so this is the link. This is my personal link, gnontra.com, gnontra.contently.com, right? You can have that link handy to share with whomever. So it's pretty straightforward for you to fill out your profile, but then you want to add some of your written work, okay? And I've been writing for a while, so there are a few more pieces here than maybe the 3 or 4 pieces that I had talked about. But over time, right, if you end up entering into this writing space, you will also build up your portfolio, and then you can add different pieces. So once you've clicked here, this is the page that comes up. You'll be able to fill all of this out, and then this is your profile. You'll also be able to add projects. This is where you're going to add your written pieces. So as you can see here, I have a few projects that I've added. To add yours, you're simply going to hit on that plus button. If you have written this on another website or somewhere else, you can just import the document from a single URL. If you haven't published anywhere, this is okay too. You can simply import a PDF. So you may create something on your own, right, and decide that you want that to be a part of your portfolio. That's great. Okay, so you can then save that. Once you've written that in something like Microsoft Word or Google Docs, you can save that as a PDF and then import that here. Once you import that here, you'll see that there will be, let's try to import a PDF. So it will ask you to put in a client, but if you don't have a client from Contently, that's fine. You can go ahead and add a new client, and that could just be like you write private, or ghostwriting client. I have this here, ghostwriting client, or personal project or something like that. Just put something in there. There may or may not be a website. This is where I make a case for having your own writer website. Mine is gnontra.com, and then you're going to upload a PDF. Once you upload the PDF, you can add the title of the piece that you've written. You can start the project, and then, so let's put a title here. Okay, let's upload some random PDF. You can say start project. And then you can go ahead and continue to add different details to this document. So over here, you can choose what type. So as you can see, there are different content types, or article or blog post, case study, ebook, LinkedIn post, original research, so on and so forth. Also, if you have papers that you've written in your PhD or in your educational experience, you could include that here, okay? Description of the project. Once you finish that, you're going to save, all right? Now, I'll show you what then the finished product looks like. So I've done the same thing for all of these other documents right here. But when you finish, it's going to look something like this. And then when you view your portfolio, okay, all right, they're going to be laid out like this, and they're nice, and people can just click through. And in my case, I've uploaded PDF files, and people can read your work and be impressed by it. Another tool that I recommend is having your own write-out website. So I have mine registered under juneontra.com. All right. And, getting a website is fairly easy these days. And because, again, I've had clients in the past who've given me testimonials, I include testimonials from those past clients. Over here, I just talk about what I've done before, what I do. Now, I also have links to pieces I've written in the past. And so 7 diabetes complications caregivers should know about, 6 essential elements of a blog post that gets shared. See my name there. If we go back, something I wrote for Huffington Post a long time ago. All right. Okay. And so it is possible for you to just have your own website and also create a page on that website that has links, especially if you have written content outside of your own website. If you've written content on other websites, for you to make a portfolio page that you can share. So between these two, between my Contently page and my juneontra.com/writer page, there is more than enough that I can show to potential employers or potential clients to prove that I can write.